name is Valo Gonzalez, and I'm 43 years old. I'm a mental health therapist at Pacific Clinics, and I've been doing taekwondo for a little over 4 years. What got me to taekwondo was a desire to explore martial arts and to just stay engaged physically, but also mentally. And I think also there's a strong spirituality component within martial arts too. Taekwondo is, like other martial arts, focuses on breathing and self-control. So a lot of that is mindfulness, presencing the moment, staying in the moment. I think that is a huge component because when you're in the middle of training, you're not really thinking about anything that you did before you showed up or anything you have to do after you're done. You just stay in that moment, and it's a powerful experience. And I think that has a lot to do with what we do in therapy too, is that people can work themselves up to an extreme state of anxiety, almost to the point where they're hyperventilating and may even have to be hospitalized because their thoughts are running so rampant. They're all over the place and they become disjointed. If you learn to presence the moment and to clear the mind and focus on precisely what you're doing in that moment and then just breathe and focus on your breathing, you can gain better control of your mental faculties and then improve your own personal wellness. I think having a martial arts practice gives me objectives, aims to go for when I'm training, so that it's not some redundant gym type routine where I'm lifting weights or running a treadmill or just swimming and then leaving it at that. I do those things, but they support taekwondo because there's a goal inherent in the type of movement I'm trying to be able to do, the type of kicks that taekwondo requires, the type of flexibility it requires in order to strike a target or an opponent, and to keep your head, your mind clear, and to stay focused while you're experiencing some measure of physical discomfort. So it really sharpens up the body in a way that just working out for me never really has before. When I was first training, I was the only adult getting training, and there would be other adults sitting watching, bringing in their children, watching their children train. I would train privately, and I would, get up and I'd be sweating and everything. And sometimes I get odd looks, like the looks would be like kind of like saying like, "Why? What are you doing this for? This is kind of unusual." And in my mind, I was thinking, well, why aren't you doing this? It should be something that people pursue. I think anybody that can walk should pursue some form of martial art. If you're ambulatory, and you have the ability to move around, I would say anybody should try it. Regardless of your age, whether you're a child or an older adult, you can still get a tremendous measure of benefit if you stick with it and if you focus. If you're closer to my age and considering getting started, don't tell yourself that it's too late to get started or it's too late to try to excel. You can compete with others in competition, but ultimately you're competing with yourself. It's you against you, really. So anytime you try to tell yourself not to do something, it's you kind of losing to yourself in a way. That negative side of yourself that says things that you can't do, You can, and you should, And if you don't progress at the same rate as someone who's half your age, that's okay. Just do it anyway, and you'll get better.